our 7 Up with Wake Up by Mr. Alfrado Finney.
Praise the Lord, church. Good afternoon. I bring love from Ebenezer and our interim pastor, presiding elder, Chester W. Morris, and I would like to thank Miss Lundy for this invitation. My topic today would be Wake Up, and I'll be coming from Jonah chapter 1, verses 5 and 6. And the word says, Then the mariners were afraid, and cried every man unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it to them. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. So the shipmaster came to him and said unto him, What meanest thou, O sleeper? Arise, call upon thy God. If so be that God will think upon us that we perish not. And I used to do today as a subtopic, wake up and do God's work. See, God sent Jonah to preach to the people of Nineveh. But just like us, he didn't obey God at first, and he decided that he was going to flee to Tarshish, because that's where he wanted to go and not do what God commanded him to do. He had gotten so comfortable with himself, thinking he could do what he wanted to do, that he had the nerve, y'all didn't get that, Jonah had the nerve to go to the bottom of the ship to take a nap, but instead he went to sleep thinking all was good. Is that just like us sleeping on God? That's a question. Jonah took a ship for Tarshish instead. God was angry with Jonah and sent a storm. The ship was overwhelmed by the waves and was sinking. The others were praying to their non-existent gods to no avail. Then God troubled the water not only to wake up Jonah, but those on the ship. There were others on the ship that were not serving the one true God as Jonah. They found Jonah asleep. Can you hear them saying, Wake up, Jonah, and pray to your God that the storm cease? Because we are afraid. But Jonah didn't wake up to reality. What I am actually trying to prove is that we must wake up to reality and not sleep on the Word of God, because the Word of God never sleeps on us. Oftentimes we get caught up in our own mess telling one of our homeboys or homegirls, yeah, that alarm woke me up this early this morning. No. Plain and simple, no. It was all in God's plan that we wake up each day. We as believers do some of the same things that non-believers do on a day-to-day basis. Just remember, God's wake-up call is a miraculous call. Wake up and do the work of God.